The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Joash Amupitan, SAN, has pledged that the 2027 general election will be free, fair, transparent and technologically driven, declaring that the Commission will tolerate no misconduct in the electoral process. Speaking in Lagos at the 2026 Induction and Strategic Retreat of the Commission, held from January 9 to 10, Amupitan said INEC was preparing for a rapidly evolving electoral landscape and must rise to the expectations of Nigerians. We gather here today not merely as electoral administrators and leaders, but as the custodians of the will of the Nigerian people. This retreat serves as a bridge between our institutional experience and the innovative demands of a rapidly evolving electoral landscape, he said. He thanked INEC staff for their performance in the November 2025 Anambra State governorship election, calling it a defining moment early in his tenure. Amupitan noted that the road to the 2027 general election would pass through major electoral milestones, including the February 2026 FCT Area Council elections and off-cycle governorship polls in Ekiti and Osun states. These elections are not just routine exercises, they are the testing grounds for our resolve and our readiness. They offer us the chance to refine our processes, ensuring that every technical and logistical gear is perfectly oiled before the grand national exercise of 2027, he said. The INEC chairman outlined 5 non-negotiable pillars that will guide the Commission's work: free, fair, credible, transparent and inclusive elections. We are here to organize elections that are free from any form of interference, fair to all contestants and political parties, credible in the eyes of the global community, transparent in every process, and inclusive of every Nigerian, regardless of physical ability or location, he said. He highlighted the role of first-time young voters in 2027, noting that they would demand openness and real-time transparency. Millions of young citizens will be approaching the ballot box for the very first time. These are digital natives who demand transparency in real time and have little patience for opacity. It is our duty to prove to these tech-savvy, and often skeptical, young voters that INEC can be trusted, he said. On the legal framework, Amupitan stressed strict adherence to the law, saying, "Let it be known that under my leadership, the rule of law is not a suggestion, it is our operating system." He revealed that the retreat would discuss 17 key thematic areas, including logistics, ad hoc staff, transportation, voter registration, election security and political party management. We must ensure that the continuous voter registration and revalidation exercises are beyond reproach. We will discuss election security, and how to enforce internal democracy and transparency in party finances, he stressed. Amupitan said INEC had a golden opportunity to rewrite the history of elections in Nigeria, setting ambitious targets for 2027. The 2027 general election must be free and fair and be a watershed moment in Nigeria's election history. Let it be said that under our watch, INEC became the best election management body in Africa, a beacon of integrity, a model of technological efficiency, and a fortress of democratic values, he declared. He warned that any breach of INEC values would attract sanctions. I reaffirm my commitment to your welfare, but I must also reiterate that any compromise on our values or processes will have consequences. There is no room for misconduct, whether by omission or commission. Let us use this retreat to break down silos, foster open communication, volunteer constructive feedback and emerge as a united front, the INEC chairman said. The Lagos State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Professor Ayobami Salami, while welcoming participants to the retreat, said the program marked a significant milestone in the continuous evolution of the Commission. He said the retreat was designed to strengthen leadership capacity and enhance operational preparedness, noting that public expectations of the electoral process were higher than ever, as he urged officials to rise to the challenge. He explained that the retreat would deepen institutional understanding and promote peer engagement, saying it offered a valuable space for institutional bonding and cross-pollination of ideas that would strengthen the Commission as one cohesive body. As we advance towards the 2027 general election, the importance of early planning, strategic coordination and institutional cohesion cannot be overstated, Salami said.